In this part 8 video of making the mobile coffee cart, I share exactly how to make the pocket holes and install the trim to the top of the cart. Whenever adding the trim to the exterior of the top of the cart, I like to assemble it with pocket holes. I like to make 5 pocket holes per side, and I do evenly distribute them. For the width, I like to go 1 inch in both sides and then the remaining 3 evenly. And for the longer runs, I like to do 3 inches in on each side and distribute the remaining 3 evenly. If you are curious on the tools I'm using, I am using the Weaver Pocket Hole Jig. If you do purchase their kit, it does come with the bit already, and I do recommend using gloves to prevent getting splinters. Once you've completed making all the pocket holes, you then can begin adding the trim to the top of the cart. Because this cart is 26.5 inches in depth, for the 2 side pieces, you'll need to cut it at exactly 25 inches. You will notice that I use a combination of wood glue, 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws, and I also use 1 1 inch brad nails. And I use those for the ends to hold it in place while I insert the pocket hole screws so it doesn't shift. One tip I could provide is to make sure that the top of the trim is flush with the top of the board, as this will give you the cleanest look for the top of your cart, and it will reduce the amount of wood filler you'll need to blend in everything. Once you finish the 2 25-inch pieces, you'll then move on to the length of the cart, and because this cart is 57 inches long, you'll want to cut those pieces at exactly 57 inches. And to attach this, you will use a combination of the brad nail gun, the wood glue, and the pocket hole screws. And to reiterate, make sure that everything is flush with the top of the board. Once you've completed that, you'll move on to the other side and repeat the process. Once you finish that, you're now ready for the next step of the build. So be sure to put all your questions in the comments and follow for the remaining parts.